Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of Wednesday Wisdom. Myself, Aishwarya Umrania, your career guide, and today we are focusing on an important sector which is called public policy and governance. We have with us Dhaval in today's episode. Hi, Dhaval, how are you?
Hi Ashwarya, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Dhaval, can you please introduce yourself to the viewers?
Hello viewers, my name is Dhawal Vyas and I did my post-graduation in public policy and governance from Tata Institute of Social Sciences, and now I'm working as a public policy professional. Uh, I worked with the government of Andhra Pradesh in the industries department in the MSME section, and right now I'm preparing for my civil services examination.
Very good, Dhaval. Good to know, and I'm sure you can tell the viewers also about other institutions from where they can pursue public policy.
Oh yes. Well, public policy and governance is a career which is in increasing demand. The trends have been changing, and so people are continuously pursuing these courses. Many premier institutes are offering these courses like IIM Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta campuses, Jindal School of Public Policy, my alma mater, Tata Institute of Social Sciences, Azim Premji University. So there are a lot of universities offering these courses.
Great. Dhaval, what are the motivators for you to choose this industry?
Um, I have had a lot of experience for working for social development in NGOs. I've had a lot of experience and opportunities to work in social action researches during my college days. So that made me inclined for working towards the society. And one of the important things that I realized was public policy is responsible for making a lot of changes in the society. So I thought to myself, why not to pursue a career in public policy and be the change agent that I always wanted to be.
That's very important, being the change agent yourself. Right. Dhaval, please tell us about the skills that you need to be successful in this industry.
Well, Aishwarya, to answer that, I would say that to pursue a course in public policy and governance, you do not need to have any particular background training. People from varied background trainings, management, economics, arts, can pursue a course in public policy. But to succeed as a public policy professional, so one needs to have and gather a few skills during the course of their career. One is ability to undertake research, both qualitative and quantitative research. One is the ability to take research, both qualitative and quantitative. One needs to be expert in statistical analysis. Well, we as public policy professionals deal with huge amount of data from census, National Family Health Survey, socioeconomic caste census. So one needs to be expert in truncating the data and making sense out of it, which also takes me to another point that one needs to learn specialized software for data analysis. Excel sheets are not equipped enough to undertake analysis of such huge amount of data. So
Right.
one needs to understand specialized statistical software like Stata, SPSS, etc.
All right. Thank you, Dhaval. Dhaval, can you tell us about the challenges that you are facing in this industry?
Well, one challenge in this industry is that this is comparatively a new field. The awareness about it is slowly and gradually increasing in India. So the different avenues that one can pursue after pursuing public policy in his post-graduation are still opening up. Apart from that, being a public policy professional requires one to go to the field and undertake research in order to make sense of the public policy that they are hired to design. So it might not be always sitting in a metro in an AC office, but would also require you to go to the field in interior remote areas and undertake studies with subjects in order to understand them better.
So one needs to step out of their comfort zone sometimes.
Definitely.
Right.
Definitely.
Okay. Dhaval, is there, it's a very interesting question, but is it like you are going to give all of your career and you're not going to make money in this industry? Is it true?
Well, not so. There are a lot of career options that one can undertake after pursuing public policy. One of the most sought after career uh, path is pursuing the civil services examination, be it the Union Public Service Commission or the State Public Service Commission.
Right.
Because during it, you are actually authorized to undertake policy changes and undertake decisions in policy matters. But apart from that, there are a lot of avenues. One can always be a consultant. The governments are these days hiring a lot of private consultants to help them in creation and formation of public policies. Big consultancy firms are hiring public policy graduates. There are a lot of startups coming under public policy consultancy. There are people pursuing PhDs and then becoming subject experts and then consulting the government, especially on those matters. And one of the interesting trend that I'd like to tell you is that even the government these days is hiring private consultants into the fields which are always reserved for the gazetted officers. As you may know that the central government hired 9 uh, professionals in the joint secretary level. Even I heard the news that the government is planning to hire 400 private professionals in the field of deputy secretaries and director level. So there are a lot of avenues opening up these days. So it is not true that one cannot earn. One can have a sufficient amount of earning and can pursue a good life that one has always imagined.
That's great. Okay, Dhaval, is there any other information about this particular course or this career that you would like to share with the viewers?
Well, one of the most important things I like to tell someone is that before pursuing this course, one needs to be very clear in defining his or her niche, because being a public policy expert opens a lot of avenues. Then one needs to define his own niche, be it international relations, be it environment, be it education, be it renewable energy, and then keep on pursuing it. So over time, one can become an expert and then become a consultant that the government and the society requires.
That's interesting. Thank you so much, Dhaval. And if my viewers would like to know more, they would wish to connect with you. I hope you are okay with it.
I'm fine with that. I would look forward to it.
Great. And all the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Aishwarya.